why are you so cool with embarrassing your children in the future?
My kids are actually not embarrassed by it because we have a very
Because
sex
of like
positive
stuff,
household.
I guess. Do you worry about the fans embarrassing your
No,
children
because
in the future?
they in a sense at their age category, they know in a sense what I do in an age appropriate way. So for example, my son's 11 and he understands I'm a model and it's sexy stuff that would not be appropriate for him to see or be in the house. You know, he gets it. He's out there. These kids are seeing stuff, whatever.
What about when he's 17?
That's fine because I can be able to I don't have this taboo with the sex, you guys. It's just part of life in our household.
You don't think that they'll be ashamed?
No, they don't have shame attached to their sexuality. I haven't raised them that way, you guys. They haven't
Even
been
if you
raised
see
that
that
way.
picture?
You haven't groomed them that way.
Hang on, what if your
I don't raise my
son at
kids
17
to
comes to you
live by
and
the
he's
social
like,
norms
Mom,
of other
look at this
people. We
picture
have our
of
own
you
rules. We
with
have
this
our own
dude's
culture. It's a
stuff
different
all over
culture
your face. What
inside our
would you say
culture.
then?
And in our family, we have a different culture that works for
boy.
us.
Well,
It works for us.
but then
It works for you.
But
It doesn't
here,
work.
let me
They're
repeat the
kids.
question.
They
Hang
don't-
on,
it doesn't
because
work for
I
them.
feel
My
like
kids
you
are
don't
the
have.
smartest fucking
you still-
kids you
still
will
don't-
ever
don't
meet
hear
in
it.
your life. I'll tell you that because I've never bullshitted them.
Well, just because you tell your kids something
So
doesn't
hang
mean
on. So
they're gonna
little Johnny,
listen.
he's 17 years old. He comes to you and he's like, "Mom, look at this picture of you with, Mogert
fine. He
all over
knew
your
already
face."
what I
Hang
was
on, let me finish. He says, "Look at this picture of you with Mogert all over your face. What the kids are bullying me, Mom? You
Which
have a picture of
happens.
Mogert all over
My son
your
will
face."
not be getting bullied by the fucking kids at school, okay?
It
You gotta
happens
meet
all
the kid and
time.
you'll understand.
I mean, a kid already
you
is
gotta
not
meet,
alive
you
because
guys,
of that.
You're thinking that my kids are typical kids. I raised
kids.
them. These are fucking savages.
No, that's
they
scary.
cuss. They put people in their
They
place.
cuss?
Yes, they will come home and say, "Guess what that fucking
No
did,
way.
Mom?"
No.
And you know what? I'm like,
so
that was
sad.
a fucking bitch move.
I'm
There's
gonna
no
pray
way.
for your kids
No,
because
yeah,
that is
that's not-
really
that's not
sad.
good.
Pray for them because they are empowered.
Yeah,
they
like,
have a
even I
voice.
didn't cuss
Every
in front of
time
my
somebody has
parents.
been inappropriate with them, they either put them in their place
So you don't
themselves,
think-
they tell them, they
That's
tell me,
really
and we
sad.
handle
It's not
shit.
even
You don't think
funny.
that
We
that's how
handle
they're going to
shit.
start talking to everybody they come across? That they don't,
I
that they
have
an
guided
issue with?
them and taught
With all
them
the
how
mean
to
messages.
appropriate.
Well,
to
the
be
way
used
the way
in
you
my
talk to
life.
Brian is how your kids are going to talk to people too.
The way that you
The
talk to
way-
them is the way that they're going to talk to other people.
We
Off
met that
the
in a bad,
rails.
just no different
Off
than
the
Brian
rails.
popped off for a second and said something inappropriate.
But they're
and goes back and
11
says
years
sorry.
old.
And guess what? They need to learn how to manage their language.
Well, how are you going
Yes.
how are they going to do
But
that?
you're not even managing yours. Your
I'm shepherding
language
them. I'm
and
shepherding
lead by
them.
example.
We are not allowed to disrespect people, but we
is not
no,
disrespecting.
but she's not saying it to the person's face. She's coming home.
Oh,
and
she's being
venting.
fake. How do
She's
you know
venting.
that, though?
She's
But you don't know that.
you
Trust me, you don't know.
How do I
don't
not
do
know?
that.
Do you think if my daughter
I
wasn't
said, how
called
do you know?
because
that?
I'm not getting
100%.
called by the school? I would be getting
my
called
God.
by
Because
the
you
school.
don't get called by the school doesn't mean
No,
something
it's
happens
not
in
being
private.
said.
So if my daughter says a cuss word to somebody in private, that's something I need to worry
So
about.
if your daughter, if your
I
daughter,
would say I cussed my whole life in private.
if your
and
daughter,
I'm fine. I
if your
made
daughter
it.
at 16 years old is starting to
We're
put stuff on
literally in
Instagram
2024.
and makes it
Arguing
okay,
over
it's okay for your child to be a
That's
boss.
where we're at.
words.
I'm a child abuser because I let my kids
Yes.
cuss?
Well,
Like,
no.
do you hear
You're not a child
this?
abuser for that. You're a
It's
child abuser for other
the
things.
weirdest shit to me. Do you understand that language is different
Okay, maybe not the
cross-culture?
language, but what about everything else? Can you?
I don't
Lower the
live in your
volume.
culture. I don't
Lower
live
the
in your
culture.
world.
It's
It is
reality.
Culture. It's
Lower the
culture.
volume, please.
It's
Would you
culture.
lower
You're
the
ignorant.
volume?
I'm
My
sorry, I'm
ears
not
are
trying to
about to
You're
disrespect you.
ignorant to think that it's okay for
dear.
your children
Go
to be
live in a
masturbating, to be
different
doing this and
country
this
for
and
a
that.
Do you know in Germany there's a full
This is
woman
this
on
is
the
German.
front
I
of
don't
their
feel bad
Off
for
the
those
rails.
comments
On the
because
front
I
of their
want you to
newspaper
open up
every
your mind to
single
what
day.
you're doing to
the
your
Christian
kids.
homes get the newspaper
Off
with a
the
nude
rails.
model on the front page.
Off the
The
rails.
kids don't give a shit. Then
don't
move
think
to
they're gonna
Germany.
change their mind.
Okay,
Go
I
to
really
Germany
then. If United States
fine.
is too
It's
base
a beautiful woman. She's naked. Whoop-de-doo. Let's go take a shit. Nobody cares.
Y'all just shut up, please. Jesus Christ.
What is that?
Why yell when you can just have a civil discussion?
Do you know the way?
These when the chats just, I don't feel bad for them anymore because you
because-
need to like
ain't got the
realize
answers,
what's
man.
going
You
on.
ain't
This
got
is
the
not
answers,
okay
honey.
for your children. If there's no children involved, all right, do what you gotta do. Like
You
we're all
guys
broken
are
in
t-
different
you
ways.
guys are
but
acting
children are
like
involved. Like that is
a word
disgusting.
with
They're
a few
innocent
letters
kids.
has
You're
the
just as bad as the
And
kids
you're
or
yelling
the adults that
over
are
and
chopping
over
off the
all the time.
genitalia of these kids.
It's my passion. It's my
You're
passion.
grooming them to be.
Wait, okay, hold on.
They're
hold
gonna
on.
be. God
Anyways.
groomed them to be sexual
Oh,
when
yeah,
He made them sexual beings. At what point would it be appropriate for a person to
Shut the fuck up.
Please,
Shut up.
no for apology. When
the
you
fuck up.
apologize for yelling "shut the fuck up" to the nip slip girl, Andrew,
I did
stop
apologize to her.
simping for Brian.
I think it wasn't
no,
recorded,
No
though.
apologies and continue B304.
I apologized, but it wasn't on camera. I apologized before we went live again after we had to restart the stream.
He
so,
did.
You know, yeah.
Pancakes donated $69. Sending this as a support comment to Brian and Andrew. Also, those poor children.
For real, dude. That's really what gets me worked up. It's just
Yeah.
they're innocent children that are being.
Guys, let's not.
I'm sorry. It's
We
just.
We should not
Guys,
bring
I
children
don't think we're-
into the dating podcast.
She
Isn't that what
bought-
it's about?
It was on her Instagram.
I don't think we're gonna change her mind.
Yeah.
So
For
You guys have
underscore
never
the
seen my
underscore
Instagram. You're
patriarchy
going off of
donated
what they're
$69.
But it's
To the
still the
hooker,
truth.
what do you tell the class when
It's
it's
out
career
there.
day at school?
Oh yeah. Should bring a dildo to the damn
What does
class.
it say? What does the hooker?
What
Wait,
do you tell the class when it's career day at school?
You didn't bring a laptop and a dildo.
It's okay.
I'm
We're
a
all gonna have- I
consultant.
can already see you. That's
Off
what you're
the
gonna
rails.
do.
This
it's too
episode.
late.
Off
I
the
gotta
rails.
I'm a
dude.
self-help
Oh my
author. I just tell them I'm an author. I
CPS
go with that.
donated
The kids like it.
$69. I'm taking back my retraction about the joke. CPS is on its way, Blondie. Any home we place your children in will be better than the home you are raising them in.
Well, good luck with your little snowflakes living out here in the real f***ing
Little
world, guys.
snowflakes.
Hate to break it to you.
It's a cold world out there.
You're creating a bunch of
Anonymous
children who don't tell you what's really
$69.
going on in their lives.
Blondie,
That's what you're
listen
doing.
up.
What
This
does
is not
Future
a
say?
dig.
It's a cold-
If your kids spoke up like that to people
not
I
cold
know,
world out there.
they'd get a bat to the back of the head. You're teaching them to be shitty people. Abdul,
And
get
you're
the rock.
teaching them that it's okay to get beat.
Abdul? Yeah, get the rock. Get the rocks.
Okay, get beat. Why would?
I have heard people talk about belt beating a child, smacking them on the back of the head, and all these sort of physical things.
Well,
And
we're
you're
gonna
calling
wrap
it
this up. We're gonna wrap
discipline
this
and
up.
blah, blah, blah.
Off the rails.
It's physical. Call it whatever you want.
Yeah, cool. All right,
Depends
anyways.
on where you live.
Hold
Wait,
on.
what's wrong with taking a belt to a kid?
Whoa, Andrew, hold
What's
on.
wrong with letting a kid touch?
She's like, yeah, nothing.
This is what happens when you belt a kid, by the way. So if you want to belt a kid, you the children to
Wait,
me.
stop. Guys, you guys are way too loud. Stop. Lower the volume. Guys, hold on. Shut up, guys. Shut up. That's to all of you, not directed in any direction, so
No, I
that
need an
mitigates
apology.
the shut up. If it's
Shut
a
up
general
is
shut
fine.
up, it's to the whole panel.